Hello YouTube, what's up guys? Bud, Dean, Langley here, and I'm here for an album review. And I'm sorry about my voice if it sounds kind of weird. I've just been dealing with a muscle tension headache for the last few days or so, since like December 31st. Muscle tension headache. I went to the hospital and they gave me some medicine, but I still haven't gotten rid of it. Don't know why. They tell me I got it because of stress, but I'm not even really stressed out anymore. I don't know why it keeps going on, but the pain is in my left side of my head right here, like right in this area. And another reason my voice sounds weird is because I have a winter cold from my nose being runny, but either one of those things can't stop me from doing YouTube or this video. So yeah, let's go ahead and begin with this album review. Okay, the album I'm going to be reviewing is Architects, their album Holy Hell, and here's the album cover, and this is the back of it. It says Holy Hell on it, and of course it comes with the booklet. This is like a digipack case, which I prefer over the jewel cases because these are way better, because the jewel cases, if you accidentally drop it, it's gonna crack, But these, you drop them, they ain't gonna do nothing. But yeah, this album, it's their very first album without Tom, who sadly passed away at age 28 on August 20th, 2016 due to skin cancer. So yeah, most definitely, importantly, rest in peace, Tom. You're very missed. And Tom, he would be very, very proud of this album because this album is very amazing. The first song we've heard from this album was released in 2017, and the song is called Doomsday. I first heard it in 2017, I believe, or early 2018, something like that. And I fell in love with the song on the first listen. I really didn't know the meaning of the song, but I did look it up on Wikipedia, and it was saying something about loss of a loved one, and I think it was talking about Tom. So yeah, rest in peace, Tom. But Tom, he would be very, very proud of this album because this album is really fantastic. Every single song, it has emotion in it. It has very good meaning. I know some people say metal and metalcore is satanic, but that's not very true because metal music and metalcore and stuff like that, it has a meaning to it. Even the screams, it doesn't matter if it's screaming or singing in songs, they have meaning behind them no matter what. And this album is a great example of having meaning on every single song, from Doomsday, Royal Beggars, even the title track Holy Hell, and the rest of the album. This is a really great album. I think this is Architects' best album yet. Their 2016 album, All Our Gods Have Abandoned Us, that's going to be the next Architects album I'll probably buy, but I'm not going to be buying CDs for a while, and I will be explaining that when I do my January 2019 CD collection, which will be in a couple weeks or so. But yeah, this album Holy Hell by Architects is just fantastic. I think it's their best album yet. All Our Gods Have Abandoned Us and Lost Forever, those two albums are great as well, but I think this album is definitely their best one yet because of just the meaning behind the songs and how meaningful they are and how much hard work and dedication that they put into their music. They're not like some rapper who doesn't put effort into their music. These bands, they always put effort into their music, the songwriting, the singing and the screaming, the guitars, the solos, the drumming, all that stuff in metal. They put hard work and dedication and effort into it. These rappers, they don't do that. But yeah, Holy Hell by Architects is definitely an album you should check out because it'll make you feel sad a little bit every time you listen to it, but still, it's a fucking great album. And I know it's the first without Tom, but they found a new guy. His name's Josh. I can't remember his last name, but he's a very great replacement for Tom. And Tom, he was great, but he sadly passed away of skin cancer in 2016 at age 28, and he was replaced with Josh, and I think Josh is a very great replacement of Tom, and they both sound very, very good, both Tom and Josh. But Tom, he was architects, if you know what I mean, because when someone passes away and they're an original member of the band, of course they're going to be always going to be architects, you know, even if they're not in the band or anymore, even if they die, you know, like the Tom case here. He passed away of skin cancer, and it's very, very sad because I know what he went through, because my dad, he was 35 years old, and he passed away on March 20th, 2015 at age 35 from brain cancer. So yeah, most importantly, check out this album, Holy Hell by Architects. It's their first album I ever bought. I mean, I've been into the band since sometime in 2017 or sometime in 2018, and I've been hooked ever since. And yeah, this is the very first album I'm reviewing on this new channel. And on on January 9th, 2019, I will have a update video for y'all. But yeah, most importantly, go check out this album, and go check out the rest of Architects' albums, because you will like them. I mean, the first album I've probably gotten to Architects was probably All Our Gods Have Abandoned Us, because the first song I actually gave a listen to, I think, was A Match Made in Heaven from All Our Gods Have Abandoned Us. But man, that's a fantastic release, and so is this album. Holy Hell's a must listen, guys. You can just tell how much emotion that Sam Carter, who is the vocalist of this band, I mean, he's not the original vocalist of this band, but in my opinion, he is Architects, because the man, he can sing and scream. He just puts a lot of emotion and effort into singing and screaming, you know. He's just fucking fantastic. He's very underrated as a vocalist, and if he writes music, he's underrated as a songwriter. And most definitely, this band is underrated altogether, in my opinion. Definitely one of the best metalcore bands out there. They're more of like metalcore or progressive metalcore, but still, either way, they're a great band, very underrated. And yes, this is a very fantastic release, and I see why it was labeled as one of the best albums of 2018. But other than that, guys, I definitely recommend this album, and I definitely recommend Architects. I mean, I know some people call them Architects UK, but I just call them Architects because it's a lot easier and faster for me to say. The only reason they're called Architects UK sometimes, like a Wikipedia, is because they're a British band, but still, it doesn't matter on what country they're from. They're a fantastic band, and I definitely recommend them, and I definitely recommend this album. My favorite song from this album is Doomsday, because it just tells that really great meaning about Tom and the meaning of the song, you know. Fucking fantastic song. Another song I really liked from this album was Rural Beggars. It's just fantastic too, man. Like, this album, it didn't disappoint me. I've had it since Friday. I listened to it the same day I got it in the mail, and I listened to it yesterday. I didn't listen to it any today because I had the review to do for the album, but yeah, listened to it 2 times, and man, I was blown away. Fantastic. Everything about this album is amazing. You'll definitely like it, and I definitely recommend not just the album, but the band as well as a whole. You know, like, check out Holy Hell, check out All Our Gods Have Abandoned Us, check out Lost Forever, and even their older albums. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the review. This is a fantastic album. But before I go, I'm going to give a rating, since that's what I do with album reviews. And yes, since this album is really, really good, and definitely fantastic album, and definitely one of the best of 2018, I'm going to be really, really fair here, and I might sound biased here, but I'm going to give this album a 10 out of a 10, because that's how really great this album is, in my opinion. I really love this album, and I can listen to it all year long and not be bored of it. So yes, Holy Hell by Architects, it gets a 10 out of a 10 for me. But other than that, if you guys enjoyed the album review, hit the like button, and if you like the channel so far, definitely subscribe to the channel. But other than that, I'll see y'all next time with the update video. Y'all take care, and God bless y'all. Y'all take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.